Hi guys, it's Michelle, and today's video is going to be yet another Mandela effect video for you guys. Y'all already know I love the Mandela effect. I think it's super fun. I am obsessed with how TikTok has really increased the popularity of the Mandela effect within the recent years. But really quick, before we get into the Mandela effects, I would like to thank Birch Living for sponsoring today's video. Like most people, I feel like sleep is very important to me. I love sleeping, and honestly, my mattress since I moved to LA was just the most horrible thing on the planet. Birch Living is a premium mattress in a box company that makes mattresses and sleep products that are stylish, comfortable, and environmentally conscious. Something I've noticed from my Birch Living mattress is that it's super breathable and cooling, which I really like. For me, it was important to choose a Birch mattress because they are made with organic and natural materials, and the Birch mattresses are actually Green Guard Gold certified, which means no harsh chemicals are used. They're also really allergen resistant and mildew resistant, which is helpful because, like I said, I get hot in my sleep. I don't like that feeling of just like waking up stuffy. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like sometimes you wake up stuffy. This mattress has been a savior for allergies. In addition to being a better mattress for me, Birch is also committed to being a better mattress for the planet. I love that throughout the creation of their mattresses, Birch ensures that all of their materials are produced and harvested sustainably, which is super cool. I've had my Birch mattress for 3 months now, and I'm absolutely obsessed. Also, honestly, it was really easy to set up. I did it myself, as you've seen in this video, and I'm pretty proud of that because there's the little things that I do by myself, especially that require physical labor. I personally ordered the Birch Luxe mattress, which is a premium upgrade to their original well-loved Birch natural mattress. Can't lie, I'm obsessed with it. I've been sleeping so well. I fall asleep so freaking fast, and it was a super easy setup, so here for it. The part about Birch mattresses is that you get a 100-night sleep trial with a 25-year warranty. They also deliver right to your door anywhere within the US. I also got the Birch mattress topper, which makes everything even cozier, which seems impossible because honestly this mattress is so soft and nice. I love my Birch Luxe mattress, and I think you would too. If you're looking for a new bed, check out Birch. You can click the link below to get $400 off of your mattress plus 2 free pillows. Each Birch mattress comes with 2 free Eco Rest pillows, which honestly I'm obsessed with because I was gonna order my own pillows, and then all of a sudden I opened the box and there was pillows, and I was like, hey, what a treat. So definitely go check out Birch Living below if you want $400 off your order. But without further ado, let's get into the Mandela effects. This first Mandela effect I want to talk about has to do with Thanksgiving, because obviously, well, while I'm filming this, Thanksgiving has not happened yet. But while you're watching this, it recently occurred. I always remember, and I swear I've talked about this, but you guys keep tagging me in it, so maybe I didn't. Again, maybe I have a new audience. But everyone remembers the Stouffer's stovetop stuffing. That's how I remember it. Never been Stouffer's stovetop stuffing. They don't make stovetop. Stouffer's doesn't make stovetop. It's actually always been Kraft. So if you remember Kraft, you're honestly insane. I'm just kidding, but I just feel like it was definitely Stouffer's. I love cooking Thanksgiving food. I love eating Thanksgiving food, but I will say the one thing that I don't ever make from scratch is stuffing. I always use stovetop, and thought it was Stouffer's for so long. So honestly stressed out by that. Let me know what you guys remember. Next Mandela effect I want to talk about is something that, like, I feel like I can't really personally attest to. I kind of can remember it the way everyone is claiming to remember it. However, I'm not a sneakerhead. I don't know if that's surprising based on the way that I look, but I don't really care about sneakers. If you're into it, that's great. So cool. Most of my friends actually are into it. I literally just don't understand. I saw on TikTok this man make a TikTok about the Air Jordans logo, and he always remembers the like Jumping Man logo having shorts on, which I agree because I thought it was after this picture, which makes sense because I feel like basketball, you're gonna be playing in shorts, but apparently he's always had pants on, and it's actually after this picture. I disagree. I don't think that this makes sense. And I was reading the comments on this TikTok. It seemed like all of the sneakerheads agreed. I just think it looks like, in my head, I feel like I see the shorts. I honestly would be the last to even know. So the fact that I remember it is concerning. But if you're really into shoes, please let me know what you guys remember. Not knowing anything about basketball, I would think it makes more sense to play in shorts than like long pants. Seems like it would get a little toasty. But let me know nonetheless what you guys remember. So the next 2 Mandela effects have to do with anatomy. Honestly, this would be a good question for my sister because she is a doctor. One that kind of bothers me, but I think I know why we believe this, is the placement of the kidneys. I always thought the kidneys were like kind of in your lower back area. They're always been right here, quite higher than I would expect them to be. And the reason that I thought that they were in your lower back area is because that is typically where you have pain like associated with the kidneys. So I feel like that's where that comes from, but I'm not entirely sure. Would love to know any doctors or like, you know, people who studied anatomy or something's opinion. Let me know, because I'm not really sure where the kidneys are located, but it just looks wrong where they are. Like, I feel like they're so high up. Why? Okay, the next anatomy Mandela effect, I will say, really did mess with my head. The heart. I always thought the placement of the heart was slightly to the left side, because of several reasons. First of all, when you have a heart attack, obviously left arm is what goes numb. Pledge of Allegiance, like you put your right hand over your heart. But the heart is actually pretty much dead center. I feel like this changed. I just don't. I remember learning that the heart was on the left side 100%, but it has always been in the middle, like pretty dead center again. So I don't know why there's so much focus on the left side. I'm guessing it has to do with the fact that, you know, the heart attacks have to do with the left side. I always thought this because I thought that's why people who have boobs have a left boob that's bigger than their right boob. Because that's like where your heart is. I swear this was a thing. You know what you guys remember? Thinking of this, I just thought of another Mandela effect. And do you remember as a child being told that blood is blue until it hits oxygen and then it turns red? I could swear this. I vividly remember being taught this and being taught that that is why your veins are blue, but that is literally not true. That's not a thing. That doesn't exist in this reality. It is always red. So does anyone else remember being taught that? Because I would love to know. Has the American education system just failed us? Potentially. All right, the next Mandela effect I want to talk about is Rolos, the candy. I was never super into these candies. I feel like I've maybe even never had them, but I definitely remember seeing them, especially on Halloween and just in general in the grocery store. Everyone remembers Rolo being spelled R-O-L-L-O, 100%. I definitely remember it having 2 L's, like without shadow of a doubt, but it has always only had 1 L. Please let me know if you remember that or not, because I feel like I can't relate to that. I don't relate to R-O-L-O. Let me know what you guys think. The next Mandela effect, we're taking it back again to a childhood toy, Etch-a-Sketch. I always remember Etch-a-Sketch being like etch-a-sketch. However, there's just no dashes, no hyphens, and I think that that's incorrect in my opinion. I definitely remember there being hyphens 100,000%. But please let me know what you remember, because even though it's a small one, I do just feel like it looks weird and I just don't understand why it wouldn't be called etch-a-sketch. Oh, I guess. This is Ollie. And he is the most beautiful cat ever. The next Mandela effect I want to talk about is yet another emoji Mandela effect. Again, these are some of my favorites because I just feel like if a group of people remember something existing and it just all of a sudden does not exist, I feel like that's even crazier than a spelling of a word or something like that. So I don't know, call me crazy, but I definitely remember the traffic cone emoji. She simply doesn't exist, and I actually very much disagree with that. I feel like there has to be a traffic cone emoji. It feels so normal. Doesn't exist, never has. Another emoji Mandela effect that I vividly remember is a toaster emoji. I swear that there's a cute little toaster emoji that looks like a little Smeg toaster and doesn't exist. I seriously think the craziest emoji Mandela effect, besides maybe the robber emoji, is the peas in a pod emoji. I just feel like this exists, this should exist, apparently not. And that seriously just blows my mind because I feel like the peas, like why wouldn't it exist? You know what I mean? And I feel like I could picture it perfectly. Next Mandela effect I want to talk about is one that we're reiterating. I like to do this sometimes when I come across a Mandela effect that I've definitely already talked about before, but I'm just too upset by it that I feel like I have to say it again. And the one today is Raisin Bran. The Raisin Bran man definitely has sunglasses. I swear to God, like this is so prevalent in my mind that it drives me a little bit crazy that they're trying to act like he didn't have sunglasses. I don't want to know if you remember the sun in Raisin Bran having sunglasses. I actually want to remember if you don't, because we will have a word. The next Mandela effect I want to talk about is the Quaker Oats man. I always remember this being the Quaker Oats guy. He's a little chunky, he's a little wrinkly, he's just a little old man, he's cute. However, in 2012, they switched it to this slimmer, less wrinkly version of this guy. And I swear that that was a way more recent change than 2012, because I feel like I had noticed the change, I'm not going to lie. However, 2012 just doesn't feel right to me. I feel like it would have happened in, you know, 2016, 2018 even. 2019, I would believe it. But 2012 is just, you know, I wasn't even looking at oatmeal before 2012. You know what I mean? The chunkier, wrinklier man is where I remember Quaker Oats being. I don't know who the skinny bitch is because that's not my Quaker Oats guy. Let me know what you guys remember though. The last Mandela effect is something that blew my freaking mind. As a child, The Little Mermaid was my absolute favorite movie. I was obsessed with Ariel. I wanted to be a mermaid. I had a whole thing. I loved Ariel. I had an Ariel bathing suit as a kid, and I remember, I'm pretty sure I had multiple Ariel bathing suits, but my friend Paige came over, who I'm still friends with. This is when I was like 4 years old. She came over and we wanted to go swimming, but she didn't have a bathing suit, so my mom gave her my Ariel bathing suit to borrow, and I had a whole breakdown and I acted like a crazy child because I was. I still feel very strongly about Ariel. I love The Little Mermaid. But nonetheless, this Ariel Mandela effect is the fact that Ariel only sings part of your world in The Little Mermaid. That's it. That's the only song that she sings the entire fucking movie. And this, like, I couldn't tell you another song that, you know, I think that she sings. However, I will say, I just feel like, why would she only have one song? She's like the whole fucking movie. She literally only has one song. And this blew my mind when I saw it because, like I said, I've seen Ariel several times. And it's not like I conjured up a song in my head or other even moments where I feel like Ariel's singing. And I guess her voice is gone for a lot of the movie. But I swear she had more songs. Why would she not? Who wrote that? Because honestly, it's disrespectful to Ariel overall. And that's all I gotta say. Either way, that is it for today's Mandela effects. If you guys like it, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of these Mandela effects. And if you have any Mandela effects that you want to talk about in the comments below, sound off, let's hear them. Even if they're personal Mandela effects, I love reading those. So comment those below. But that is it. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, and subscribe for new videos every week. And I will see you guys later. Bye.